Okay, so we've got the sun going away and the moon doing what?
We have a solar eclipse, which is the new moon, in the sign of Virgo. And eclipses take 18.9 years before they return to their original position. So a lot of us can look back 18.9 years ago and see similar things happening now that were happening then. But specifically for each one of the 12 signs, for Virgos, it's brand new starts for Virgos all the way across the board, new opportunities, and not to be limited to just a local area kind of thing. It's shining a light saying, how can you project yourself and your energies out into the world and get a really good response? So I'm kind of looking forward to that, being a Virgo myself. For Libras, it's more along the lines of something new comes to light that changes things for Libras one way or the other. Some piece of information that they were missing in order to make an informed decision pops up sometime in the next week or so that changes things for Libra and makes it a very positive change for them. It frees them in some way. For Scorpios, it's their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives, and they can finally see their way clear to reach for that brass ring, but they're not going to be able to do it alone. They'll need to do it through the help of their well-placed friends, more likely female than male, and more likely light-eyed than dark-eyed. For Sagittarians, 10th house of career and public standing. And to Sagittarians everywhere, I say, do your job exactly the way they want you to do it, and you'll get a much better result than trying to fight the powers that be and argue with them. Just say yes, sir, to the boss and give them what they want, and that way you'll get to advance in your career rather than changing careers.
That always works well.
I think so. For Capricorns, legal matters, important matters at a distance, legal matters, educational matters, contracts and negotiations go very, very well. And the Capricorn has the hammer, which is unusual. And you know how I feel about when you have the hammer. You want to go ahead and use it. For Aquarians, it's in their 8th house of other people's money. This eclipse is shining a light on the resources that they share with other people. This is not an earned income kind of thing where you make more money. This is the kind of thing where you find a way to capitalize on somebody else's resources or the resources you share with other people. And if I was an Aquarian, I'd probably head to the Hard Rock this week. For Pisces, it is in their 7th house of partners. And they need to take a hard listen to what their partners are saying. And the partner is going to be extremely explicit on exactly what they want and exactly what they need. And the Pisces needs to say, yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, whichever the case may be. For Aries, it's in their 6th house of work and responsibilities, and it indicates a better opportunity at work pops up. And it's not a thing of more money or getting the corner office. It's a matter of laying a really solid foundation to grow on and to expand what it is you already do, which is kind of cool. For Taurus, 5th house of love affairs, children, sports, amusements, pleasures, entertaining things. And I think for Miss Pat, the house straightening out is over, and it's time to have a really good time doing what they do in creative times with children and loved ones, and their creativity grows. For Geminis, it's in their 4th house of home, and they need to clean things up at home, straighten things out at home, to get busy with making their home orderly and a place where they can have a really solid foundation to operate out of. For Cancers, it's in their 3rd house of day-to-day living, so the pace of their day-to-day living picks up to near warp speed. They've got places to go, people to see, things to do, contracts to negotiate, and they can shake out a pretty good deal for themselves and finally get whatever it is in writing. And then for Leo, so last sign, you're saying, what about me? It's about making more money. It's about finding a way to increase the amount of money you make in the world, and this is your earned income through the fruits of your labor rather than other people's resources flowing your way. It's a matter of you actually finally get recognition in a financial matter for the things that you've been working on for the last year or so. So I think this is a pretty good solar eclipse for just about everyone. I don't think there is any bad news. So
sounded like good news to me.
Gotta like that.
Good deal. We'll come back with some more next week.
Always a pleasure.
See ya.